as God would have it, we were really just kind of adopted by a Messianic Jewish community in Virginia where we were. We didn't go looking for them. They found us and invited us into their congregation and into their homes, into their lives, and basically we ended up 20 years in a Messianic congregation in Virginia. So my whole faith experience, even my own coming to relationship with God, relationship or even belief in Jesus and the Messiah and the need for forgiveness, all of this, I learned it in the Messianic congregation. I didn't learn it in a church. I never went to a Christian church, maybe to visit, but this was all I kind of knew, and this was my reality. So even all my friends growing up were the Jewish kids in the neighborhood or the Jewish kids in the congregation. After I became a believer when I was 18, a true believer, I mean, I kind of said all the things growing up, but I had my own moment with God. After this, I decided to go to Bible college. I went for 1 year to a Bible college in New England, which was a big culture shock to me because it was very Christian and very not Jewish. And they were teaching replacement theology, which I never even knew was a thing, but they were teaching that the church had replaced Israel. So I said, that doesn't make any sense. And I was arguing with the professors and things. So after this, I transferred to Israel College of the Bible in Jerusalem. It was in Jerusalem, now it's in Netanya, but I transferred there, and I completed my studies, and I got my Bachelor's of Arts in Theology. And then I went back to the US and was serving in a Messianic congregation in Florida, and then God miraculously, forcefully pulled us to Japan, even though I had no concept or plan to live in Japan. It was God's divine, that's the only way I can accept it, divine plan to pull us to Japan to do a work in Japan. And we have been here 15 years. And so now we are co-leading, my wife and I, along with my parents, we co-lead the only Messianic Jewish congregation in Japan, maybe even in East Asia. I'm also the chairman for Chosen People Ministries in Japan, and I'm also the global coordinator for Toward Jerusalem Council 2, which is a global unity movement through repentance and reconciliation between Jewish and Gentile believers, between Messianic Jews and Gentile Christians, to really restore the relationship, restore the order, all the things that were broken throughout history, where Jews were persecuted in the name of Christianity or in the name of Christ. To heal these wounds that Jewish people have carried for so long. So I'm a global coordinator for this, and I'm also a father of 3 beautiful children, and a husband to a beautiful Jewish wife, and I also have my day job. I work in a law firm as a head of business development and operations, so it's a busy life. And we have a wonderful guest house, which is so fun. We get to host amazing Israelis, mostly young people who are traveling and experiencing Japan, and we get to bless them and help them navigate Japan, and really we get to connect with them and love on them, and they love us back, so it's really a mutual benefit. So I would say that's my background in a nutshell. Sorry, it's very long.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.